Had to do a quick change because the sun decided to come out, and while it has been a little bit, overcast and cloudy the last few days, now we're back into brightness. So, hey guys, welcome to stage 4 of the ZRL. All right, guys, welcome to stage 3 of the Zwift Racing League. And after last week's fine and sandy points race, it was nice to have a break from the madness. Now, others out there will say that this race was boring. But what I'm going to say is that the peloton's laziness really changed the dynamics of how the rest of this Zwift Racing League is going to go. And so what I mean by that is I'm going to post the whole video end to end with the chat audio so you guys can hear what we're talking about. I know some of you have asked about that, so I want to make that available to you guys. For those who, want to skip around, go for it. I will say the last, 10 minutes-ish, maybe less, are really the prime factors in this race. So we're on turf and surf, which leaves the Neokyo city and goes into the islands. And as we get out into the islands, we climb over the Shisha climb, which is a pretty tough climb on its own. But after we get through that climb, that's when the pivotal part of the race starts. And for me, at least, my focus was staying with the group as long as I can, specifically staying with the group over that first climb. I didn't intend on, attacking, trying to make any breakaways happen or anything like that. It was really just came down to, I knew that if I couldn't survive that first climb, I wasn't going to be able to contend in the last climb. Like I mentioned before, as other people would describe it, this race was kind of boring. We basically stayed in the zone 2, zone 3-ish range for a majority of the stage. We did the climb worked out well. Now there was a couple people that pushed off the front randomly in different spots of the race, but ultimately no one chased it down. And that's why I say that it really was the peloton's laziness that ultimately changed the dynamics of how this race ended up.
So lazy.
And so we get over the Shisha climb, get into the valley. I do my best to stay with the group in the valley, and then we hit the final Pain Cave climb. Now, this is where everything changed. Not only for the race, but now for the rest of this league race. And what I mean by that is, so as we get through the Pain Cave, everybody's pushing. Lots of good numbers, lots of fresh legs, everybody's going. Oh, no. As we get to the top of the climb, people are really maxing out their efforts.
I'm saying mistakes were made.
My only mistake was to overestimate people's ability to handle stress.
Now, I ended up staying with the group just behind the front group. So I was basically within the top 20, but that front group kind of split off somewhere in the 12 to 15 person range. And so they ended up pushing forward. Myself and a couple other guys on our team were literally right behind them, seconds behind them. We push. I end up launching at 400 meters to go. Dig in for a decent sprint, 700-ish watts. Ultimately securing 16th place, which I was very excited about. I felt like I did way better than I'd done in previous races, especially how last race went. I really felt like I could have done better and I could have worked harder to stay with that group, but ultimately just didn't happen. This time around, while I do still feel like I could have pushed a little bit harder to stay with that very front group, I still feel like coming in top 20 in a race like this, especially knowing that the two climbs on this stage really were going to be the ones to make the biggest difference. And the fact that I held my own against some really great riders. Now, as we cross the line, we're talking, team's talking, and we start to figure out, hey, some of the numbers look high. Some of the 5-minute averages look high. Well, what ended up happening? About 8 or so riders from the top 3 squads ended up getting promoted. Now, the biggest hit for those promotions was the Z-Sun Racing Squad. Unfortunately, a handful of their riders ended up upgrading, and now they're going to be racing in the B categories, which will ultimately change not only where we stand, and I won't know that yet until ZRL does their calculations, ultimately where we stand, but how the top 3 teams end up performing in the next race, which is a points race. And so, while we talked a little bit about it ahead of time, making sure that, hey, we focus on not trying to overdo it, we still wanted to race. We still wanted to make sure we raced hard. We ended up losing one rider to the upgrade, which is unfortunate, but he's a strong rider, and I'm not worried. I'm not worried about our squad because we still have a lot of great riders left. Z-Sun, on the other hand, it's going to hurt. It's going to hurt them. Hopefully they can get some, good strong riders to replace the ones that upgraded so we can keep the competition going between them and Sisu. Now, ultimately, we ended up in second place on the stage as a team. Z-Sun took first place. Sisu took third place. And it was fantastic. That ultimately secured us, for now, third place in the league points. But we'll see how that changes after next race. So with that being said, here's the full race video. Hope you enjoy, and I will catch you guys in the next race.
Is that better or worse?
Same.
Better?
Yep. Yeah. Thanks.
I just logged in and I know exactly what you guys were talking about.
Seems like the sensitivity every time I pop earbuds in, the sensitivity is always really.
Well, if you adjusted a setting, maybe you went a little bit too much because you were a little bit broken when you were picking out.
Just go muted.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of Rhinos guys are super strong as well. I feel like they're going to be up there as well. Yeah, I was talking to Yuzi, and he said like from his top 10, like 7 people got up to B because they were just attacking all the time and went super hard on the climb. So my plan is definitely spend as much time in draft as possible.
Is that kind of what we're thinking? Just conserve till the end, right?
Yeah, even on the first climb, I don't want to be like at the very front. I want to be with the main peg because everything will come together, I believe. To save up energy for the second climb and at least half of the second climb, I want to be in the draft as well.
You guys have any issues feeling up group? Seeing how it goes?
I'm fine.
Also, watching the races before, looks like a lot of people are just staying in the main group on the second climb, and then the attacks happened at 22.6 kilometer when there's the steepest gradient for some time. So I feel like that's where we can expect everyone dropping the feather and go 22.6 is where the number 8 in the paint cave is. Yeah, apparently there was a lot of discs in the other races, but I don't see many discs around me.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of the deep wheels, but not discs. 1 minute ago, and a couple of random Tron bikes just for fun.
Yeah, I've heard the Tron bike is a good one as well because it's so fast. So Tron bike, I was expecting to see them as well.
Thirty seconds.
Ten seconds. Have fun, everyone.
Yeah.
See somebody orange in the front. Is it you, Simon?
Nope, not me.
Ha! What a surprise.
From the dogs.
You should maybe talk to them, and one of the teams should go with a different kid. Somebody from Rhino is 5 seconds behind us, trying to catch up. I don't even remember. Is there more rhinos?
There's 6 of them in front of me.
So there is 2 teams, I guess. Yeah, it might be second team.
Don't need to chill.
People using their drop already.
Yeah, really. It was kind of nice when we stretched it out a little bit there, and you could see where you were.
Yep.
Like, this is super fast. And I saw the other C divisions. They were in their blues. I'm still pushing green and orange, or yellow, green and yellow.
Yeah, I'm like 75% yellow and hotter so far.
Yeah, same here.
And I think my avatar's been sitting up the whole time, so apparently I've been getting draft.
Yeah, I'm finally in loose. I see 4 Z-Sun guys at the very back, so they're setting up higher as well. There might be 2 of them again, because I see 6 of them at the very back. So if they are doing the same jersey, then we might as well just stay in our orange. Well, please.
Well, and we're in different jerseys from dogs. They're in Zwift Basic Orange.
What is?
Yeah, I think so.
No, I see them Indigo with the kit as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I guess
Maybe
I
they
saw
have a
one
guy
of
who
them.
doesn't have it.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, this pace isn't too hot if we're talking fashion instead of racing.
Yeah. Well, this is very different from last week, right? By this time, we probably already did 2 or 3 efforts. Simon, I'm curious, what's your plan?
I think I'm just gonna hit things when we get to the second climb, I think.
Are you gonna try to stay pushed from the very beginning?
Probably not from the beginning of the climb if there's a risk of me upgrading.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been told that the heavy guys usually didn't upgrade much. It's the light guys they had to push high watts per kilo. So hopefully there is not much threat for you. But maybe call it. If I see you, I'll try to stick to your wheel.
We got a big enough peloton. They're not going anywhere.
Yeah. That's one way to upgrade. Yeah, I think the pack will get really fast on the downhill. And even the first uphill, the pack will be so fast, there is so much draft. I feel like we'll be fine. Do we know who are they?
Yeah, I'm not seeing them off the front anymore.
Actually, I see. The military and cryogen. So none of those are really our enemies. They're gonna die. And there is a military guy pulling the whole pack. That's weird.
I don't see those guys.
Bringing the peloton back.
You see 'em.
Usually, if intersection comes up, they disappear, but you should see them.
Yeah, I don't see them at all.
Huh.
Let's see them soon. It might be a glitch. There they are. They just turned the corner.
Yeah, if it was Rhino guy at the front, I would probably be keen to chase a little bit. Okay. Like we're not pushing, but the pack must be fast. So those guys there must be burning matches. Oh, somebody's going. That's a Rhino, isn't it? This is the little kicker. Oh, we're gonna push it a little bit.
Yeah, I'm with them.
You, Miguel, again? how you draw, because I see Brett from ODZ at the back. Nice.
You need any wheels to go back on?
Yeah, Brett Seabiscuit is like 5 seconds behind us, and I feel like he always beat me last year.
Huge gun faster.
I guess people are having technicals all over the place.
Seems like the wait
I
is
started.
crazy.
Oh, did he catch up? He did. Crazy. I did started a habit of restarting my computer and my phone right before the race. Watch out, little critter in here. if you still have the draft, I would use it at the very top of the climb. There'll be a long, big section, long, flat section that everyone will be trying to chase the wheel in front of them.
Attack from a rhino.
Done, guys. Is everyone in this group?
Fun is Sam.
Right. Yeah, I kept my van, my draw. Yeah, the fender is not to use for all the flats. The steeper the climb, the better it is. So again, the steep section on the figure 8, I think that's when everyone's gonna drop it. Yeah, there are some flat sections afterwards, so if a little group makes a gap, they can pick up speed and keep the gap.
That's what I was doing with a
Same
kicker here.
Even check how far is the 5th team on the table. I know we have 2 points on Rhino, but I don't know who's behind them.
As long as we're looking, are these on the red jerseys?
Yes. Yeah, I just checked the last race, and it looks like the ODZ and the Coalition ended up behind us last race. So I think that's who is behind us, or right behind us in the table as well. Yeah, Coalition are the purple jerseys, and ODZ has the big ODZ on their jerseys. Yeah, the paint covering is coming, so try to stay up front. If it stretches, you don't want to be all the way at the back. Squeeze in the last drink before the climb.
If you insist.
The long range one in front of us is the steep section
Okay.
in 500 meters. Yeah, watch out here.
Fuck me. Oh, good record, game 4. That's nice. Simon took 16, or sorry, 15. Oh, nice.
I think I was 22nd, Craig.
Good work. There's 4 of us.
Ah. That last hill killed me.
Oh, yeah. It was a tough one.
I did pass a ride,
Awesome.
but I came 47.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you guys were saying something towards the top, but I had to take away my earmuffs. I was just way too hot.
That's
And
what
good
I
call.
for.
I was the only one with a draft, and it helped a bunch. But still, 4 people or 3 people got ahead of me.
Yeah, I saw you take off with the draft. That was pretty impressive looking. You were like I was right on your wheel. You hit the draft and just like, boom, you were like a blink of an eye and you were like passing the guy in front.
That's the draft because I wasn't even sprinting by then. I started like 200 meters before.
I saw your power numbers. It was just the acceleration from the draft boost. It just launched you. Good work.
And my 5-minute power is 360 according to the Zwift sidebar, which is below the 5-minute limit for cutting up to B. So I should be fine.
Sure.
See, those climbs didn't feel actually fast to me. I was still wondering who's going to be attacking, and it felt pretty good. And it could have been the tires.
We were going up we were going up the bottom half of the first climb at like 30 kilometers an hour, which is that's a pretty slick climb. Yeah.
And I think that's why they were saying the aero should be better because we're going so fast.
Yeah, and we were fast from the start too.
You know what?
Yeah,
But
Craig
it
22,
definitely
nice
helped
work.
you on the steep bit. Yeah,
got
because
four
it
on the
definitely
floor. There
helped
we
you
go.
on the steep bit.
Got 4 in the top 22.
Yeah, Hamza 34, Brian 47. That's all basically top half or close to it.
So who are the first? I was 4. What were the next ones?
Simon in 15, Miguel in 16, Craig 22,
Nice.
Hamza 34, Brian
47.
47. Yeah.
Actually, I can still click on
Nice.
the.
I was
Did
with
better
that
than I
top
thought I was
group
gonna do.
until that last.
Yeah, that last climb did not let up.
No, it didn't.
The front of the front of the gang was like, no, we're going. We're not making this easy for anyone. No mercy. I got there's the little flat bit of metal right before the final kick, and I got to that flat bit of metal and I had like a second and a half or so away from the lead, like the lead does it, and I'm like, shit, hit it hard, hit it now, hit it hard, hit it now, and I got there, made it over the top in that front group.
All right, guys.
I
Yeah.
think we did well.
Yeah, I was
good
just
work,
looking at the results, looking for Rhino, and I see
See you guys.
see ya. I see the Richard Short on 6th, and then I don't see anyone until I hit 20. Where is he? Yeah, behind Craig.
I beat a couple.
28.
I beat like 3 Sisu guys, so that's gonna help us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was hoping to.
I got there's two Z-Suns in the top 10, Lomax and PTL, and then Tomlinson in 11th. Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. And in fact, the top three Z-Suns are all Z-Sun R's, and then there's a Z-Sun Z-Sun R Herd, Z-Sun R.
And do we know who the McLean and DF guys are?
No.
That's a third and third place.
Yeah.
Hey guys, it's Miguel from that thing you just watched. Hope you enjoyed that video, whether it was topic on nutrition or racing or a combination of both. Feel free to come back. I will continue to put out videos like this and continue to showcase what you can do with smart nutritional strategies, combining that with racing, because that is what this channel is all about. And feel free to check in if you want to see more racing. Click on wherever the link's at, subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next race.